this is recording, so just give me like a clap for.
All right. My name is Jacob Lynn. I didn't even tell the camera. I'm Jacob Lynn. I'm an actor. No. Nope. I wanted to be a baseball player for a really long time. I played for like 20 years and got done doing that, and then I started being an actor. So I haven't always wanted to be an actor, but I grew up being an extra. And then my mom, she did off-Broadway for a long time, and she's a theater director now. So I was always around it heavily. And then whenever I got done with baseball, people had always kind of told me I should do that anyway. I love movies, so I figured I could do it. So I was Linus in a Charlie Brown's Christmas, or a Charlie Brown's, not Christmas, what was it? I think it was Charlie Brown's. I mean, it was a Charlie Brown show. Yeah, Thanksgiving, there we go. Yep, Charlie Brown's Thanksgiving when I was 7, and I had a monologue about my blankie, and I got scared before I started. I saw everybody and ran off, and that's the extent of my experience in theater. I would say I dive in really, really hard to it most of the time because I have to be good at it. I won't be good unless I kind of do fully commit. And I think the process really has a lot to do with changing your thoughts to match that character. So your character's thoughts need to be what you're thinking. So you need to look at stuff the same way they do. So I think diving in really helps. And if you can, not crazy method stuff, don't be a jerk. You don't need to be a jerk and make other people's job harder. But at the same time, you should demand respect when it comes to it, and you should respect it, I feel like, and that's really important. So I think committing to it full on like that, and then I think preparation-wise, I use every single thing I can possibly think of, I go watch documentaries, I have like a lot of the technical work I learned first, so like unit speeds, transitions, acts, what you're doing, objectives, all that stuff. I learned that first, and then now I can kind of play a lot more. But I think the first thing that I would tell every actor to do before they even start doing all the fun stuff, like the creative stuff, the one thing that's helped me a lot, before I can play, I read it 50 times. You want to say it out loud a lot too, because you don't want to be surprised by your voice. So I think a lot of people get surprised by their voice. I think like they do it in their head, and it's going to sound a certain way in their head. They're doing it. And then it comes time to do it, like do it, and they hello, and they're like, oh, I don't fucking sound like that, and it throws them out of it. So I think it's important to kind of do it, out loud. I think it's good, and you just read it, shit done, So that's my boss. So I look at it like that's my boss. So if he's got to be somebody I trust, his vision, or I wouldn't be out there in the first place. And then when I'm out there, I'm willing to go through a brick wall for him. I look at it like a coach, unless, and this hasn't happened to me yet, so I couldn't say, but unless I think that the artistic vision of the movie would be better, like really better, like actually better, 100% better, because there's a reason they wrote it like that. So you go out there and you try and start changing stuff, or you try and they're giving you direction and you think you know better, whatever, well, he's writing your check. That's who, they usually on a lot of these indie sets, that's who got you out there. So going against them, you just got to be kind of careful. But if you think you can make their product better and you're doing it from a place of if you're doing it from the right place, I think it can be okay. But I think if the director's trying to direct you and you're being a jerk, But I do like it when directors use good terms. So I really hate it when, what's good terms? So really, really bad, I can give you an example of really bad terms. So faster, louder, speed it up, slow it down, quieter. I've had a change of heart about that a little recently, and I think if you're a regular looking dude, and me and you are not regular looking dudes, like we have like a distinct look, like our hair's crazy, whatever, I got a beard, my eyes are a little like cockeyed, I look a little wild. But if you're a regular looking dude, there's a lot of regular looking dudes. So you're competing against every single other regular looking dude in the country. There's already like top regular looking dudes. There's Chris Pratt, top regular looking dude. But no, I think with being typecast, I think at my level, where I'm at right now, and I'm on the cusp for sure. I've advanced pretty quickly, and I feel really blessed for where I'm at. You know, I've gotten to do more than most people ever get to do. But I think that being typecast puts me competing against 12 dudes that are competing for the same dirty, nasty serial killer that I'm competing for. And I've gotten to where now I can find the redeeming qualities in those people. So it's okay. It doesn't tear me up too bad to play them. Everybody asks why. And I get to work on that question a lot. Like, I get to work on that kind of stuff a ton. And it's like, it's increased my empathy playing the bad guy a lot. It's weird, so I kind of like it, you know. Maybe a nicer person in my day-to-day, that's for sure. I get to express all the anger gets out of me. I would say there's no bad guys too. I want to say that too. I don't want to say that I play any bad guys. So I play rougher characters or whatever because I'm a little rougher, you know. But I don't think there's bad guys. I think that most of us want what we want for why we want it, you know.
Yeah, I think that's about it for me.
This is going to be edited a lot, right? Heavily. Good. Okay.